Today I'm very excited to be drawing on my brand new bullet journal. Here it is. I'm going to show you my previous couple of bullet journal designs and take you along on the process of decorating it and making it a little bit more original. So let's get right into it. I do have to share a little thought with you. I'm a little nervous because I've never drawn on this specific bullet journal before. I decided to try one with a white cover. It's a little dirty. It's also kind of slippery, so I don't know. This might end up being a bit of a disaster, but we're going to try anyway. If you're wondering what brand it is, it's just from Amazon. Yeah, 100 sheets. It's got the bullets for the journaling. Oh, and apparently stickers. Why are they off-white? Oh, is it because the stickers yellow in the back? They're actually white? I don't know, but I like some of the designs. They're kind of cute. The stars. The stars. Another important aspect of the plan here. Here are my two previous designs. We have, well, not last year, 2019. I didn't do one last year because I didn't really need to bullet journal last year. But this is 2018 and this is 2019. You can kind of tell that they're supposed to be the same character. And the other thing that's different about the new one is these were on like a craft cover. Looking at it now, I prefer the cover on these, but you know, we're gonna try something new. Hopefully it's not too uncomfortable of a journey, but I do want to definitely include this same character and aspects of the designs. I mean, the other idea would be I could grab some better paper and kind of glue it onto this, and then this little cover would protect it. I don't know, we'll see. I can always try drawing on this first, and if it doesn't work, we'll find a plan B. All right, into the sketchbook. Ow, my finger was under that. So I think what I want to do first is work on the character design, I guess. If there's something that's in both of the designs, I do want it to carry over. So we've got like the messy bun and scrunchy, circle glasses. There's a choker in both. There's a green backpack in both. Oh, and pencil behind the ear. So we got to make sure all of those things carry forth. Okay, so we need the messy bun, scrunchy, glasses, pencil, and backpack. She also has kind of like fluttery sleeves in both of them, so I'd like to have something kind of soft and flowy like that too. I think my main goal when I designed her both times was that she's supposed to be very studious, because bullet journals to me sounds like productivity and learning go hand in hand. That's where most of the design elements kind of stemmed from, was just things that I thought were studious, and then I also wanted her to be very trendy, so those are her two qualities, I guess. Trendy and fashionable. No, studious and fashionable. She's that girl that wears lipstick to the 8 a.m. class. I guess we'll just keep a very simple pose because what we're working on right now is the outfit. I really love the ballet slippers in this one. I would like to carry those over. This one she's wearing a crop top. This one's wearing a crop top, so I guess crop top carries over. Don't mind if I do. I guess square necks are still kind of in. We could do that. Try a slightly different sleeve. Like this is, I think, what you call a flutter sleeve. This, I don't know what this is. That was me just having fun. But you could have like that sleeve that does this. Nope. Go away. Oh, you know what? What about a big poofy sleeve? That is very in right now. Well, at least it was at the beginning of summer. Now summer's over. Who knows what's going on? Also, like that, like, what's that? Regency era kind of top. So princessy. Ooh, maybe give her some eyebrows. She might like having some eyebrows. All right, now we just need a bottom. So in this one, she had stripy pants. That one, she had a stripy shirt. Gotta keep some stripes here somewhere. Oh, also, if you watched either of the videos of me creating that, specifically this one, her face, I totally messed up her face, and then at the end I changed it and I put a sticky note and glued it down. It has held up. I mean, I am impressed, to be honest. I don't even remember what the previous face looked like. So if you want to know what face I deemed unviewable, you'll have to check out that video. Okay, what happened to her face? A little chipmunk face. How old is this character? I mean, I guess college. I mean, she looks younger in that one. Maybe she's 18 in that one, 19 in this one, 20 here. Although she looks younger here now, so maybe 18, 19, 20. Huh? Florals could be cute. I like this idea. Definitely needs her backpack. If it's the same backpack, it might be getting a little worn out by now. Do I want to keep the ballet slippers? Ooh, we're just at the pants. I'm not entirely sure what to do. Here she had a low rise. There she had a high waist. We could just do leggings. Maybe she's got a little senioritis, you know? She's not putting quite as much effort in anymore. Biker shorts. It's a little mix of like feminine and just plain. It's kind of fun. Kind of matches the like minimal effort of the hair, you know? Honestly, this makes me want to like add more comfort to the top. Like it's almost too structured. Although she's always kind of had a cute, not super minimally efforted outfit. No, I don't think because I'm like maybe tank top, just plain, and then like a sweater. But then it's just like, I feel like it doesn't suit that specific character as much. She's always kind of been more fashionable. Like, not that like there isn't a cool grunge fashion, but like she's always had patterns and she wore a skirt in that one. So I don't think that's what I want. The other thing is it's going to be drawn on white paper this time, so the colors aren't going to be quite as cohesive, which I'm a bit bummed about. So I'm going to have to swatch some things and see if I can get something that looks similar, you know? Ooh, that's going to be tricky. This is going to be a bit of a challenge. I'm gonna come back to the outfit. We'll start working on the pose, I think. Because the only thing I do really want to do this top. I'm just not sure about the bottoms. We might go with another skirt. That feels likely in my mind. Okay, so I really, really love this pose where she's sitting up on the books. So I'm thinking maybe there's more books. Maybe 2 stacks of books this time, depending on how we set these up. Maybe 3 stacks of book. I don't know. But she could be sitting here reading another book or sipping some coffee or something, you know, like knees. Okay, but then there's also like a lot of space up here with nothing, so maybe she's also always been turned to the right. Do I want to switch it up and turn her to the left? So also put her on like a couch, kind of like beat up. She's a broke college student. She spends her money on her clothes. And then there's a big stack of books as her end or coffee table kind of thing. So then she'd be leaning on that. I definitely like this one when she has like her head kind of dipped down looking in a book. I'm just trying to mention things I like to try and come up with an idea. We need a plan. I think I like the idea of like a lot of books better than a couch. So we could probably like cross that idea out. I actually, every time I look at this, I like it a little more. If there's an extra little stack of books to keep her coffee in. I'll find something cute to do with her legs. That will decide whether we go with skirt or not, depending on the pose of her legs. Really big book back there. I like the layout of this one better. I like her centered. I also like her more scrunched because that pose just kind of is more interesting to me. I'm gonna take a small little break, let that kind of like fester, and we will work on figuring out some colors. I'll grab a, did I put pink in this? Gotta do a little refill. Oh no, I'm almost out of pink lead. There's but 2 left. Anyway, I'm gonna use pink lead though, because graphite and like Copic markers don't necessarily mix that well, and that's what I plan on using here. Alright, anyway, let's just redraw her in the new outfit. Oh, wait, why is that falling in? It's just a bad mechanical pencil. I've used it before. We can just go back to my normal one. Anyway, draw the pose again. Need to figure out the colors and make them kind of cohesive in some way. Square neckline. Poofy sleeve, poofy sleeve. There were some legs. Sleeves might be a little too poofy. Oh, she also had little like pieces of hair that kind of fall out here. We're getting to that point where decisions need to be made. Okay, I do like the ballet idea. We include the backpack because that's going to be one of the colors we're going to need to pick. I mean, I could do a skirt. What about one of those skirts with the slits? I'm not sure how well that would translate to the pose that I'm planning on using, but it's kind of cute. All right, well, let's throw some colors on this. I don't think it'll hurt anything. We need to do some serious swatching. So we're looking for like a pink, although that's Posca pen. So that should look exactly the same. Let me find that guy. I'm guessing it's this baby. Yes, so that's gonna look exactly the same. We don't have to worry about that pink color. Doesn't look that different on white. Maybe because it's so pigmented. That is olive green. I probably should have looked up what colors, but I might just guess that maybe lipstick natural is one. I don't know, I swatched that one over here and this one's over here, but I'm guessing this was the skin tone I used. Okay, it's way lighter on white. I could have used this, which is like the darker version of the same color. Hey, honestly, it's looking pretty spot on even on the white paper. The other thing I would really like is this color, the craft color. It's pretty close, but so is like that one. But essentially, this was the scrunchy color. Let's try the darker one for the skin tone at first. I feel like that would look the most similar to our reference. We're gonna have to find a way to do highlights for those glasses. Maybe switch to the lighter version for inside the glasses. And the hair, I feel like I mixed a pink and a brown. Let's try mixing the lipstick natural with our dark suntan. It almost looks like there's a little green in there too. I guess it's a lighter color than that one. Maybe this. Oh, and then she had red lips, which is not any of the colors that I have out yet. I'm gonna go a little less saturated and try peony. A little more earthy toned. Oh, she also has a little eyeshadow. Boop, 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 boop. I could use that color for the skirt. But I'm thinking I want that barely beige. This is like our white color because I want it to be like the background of the craft paper. What I'm thinking is use this. Might have to darken up the skin, give it some contrast. Ooh, we could use this lipstick color for some of the flowers. Probably throw some of the green from the backpack in there too. It's a little fall looking. Oh, I forgot our pencil. Stick it up here. Let's try this color for the skirt. Definitely has a vibe going. And this was the shoes. Okay. Oh, and then the backpack. Do I have a lighter version of this? Start there. Alright, what are we thinking? I think it needs more contrast. I'll throw some liner on it though. Probably wouldn't do that big of a liner. 0.3. Not a fan of those eyes. Crunchy. Yeah, definitely not enough contrast with the hair. I could go over that maybe with this lip color. Might be a bit much, but look at that contrast. I could probably go over it with the brown again and it would tone it down. Oh, specifically the lighter one might lift it. Seeing it with line art, I'm not as crazy about the top anymore. I think it's also the colors. I don't. Maybe if I'd use the lighter green. What about some stripes? Maybe I'm just missing the stripes. Maybe not there. Yeah, stripes and the florals. Not cutting it. I'm thinking I would like it better also if it didn't have the darkest flowers. If I had used like the color of the skirt, then they would be more cohesive. Just trying to think this through. Oh shoot, beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so that's our first colored version. Not sure how I feel. I mean, I have feelings. I'm just trying to decide which feelings I like so we can capture those and get rid of the ones that don't. I need like a white pasta for some highlights around the glasses. Yeah, I think I'm pretty cool with everything except the top, actually. Or maybe I can keep the striped skirt. Then it's like that top, but it's not the skirt. And then I'll come up with a different top. That's the new plan. And I can keep practicing drawing her because I don't like that one so much. Try her sitting. Change it up. Do I keep the shape of this shirt, though? Maybe I don't really like that. Kind of like that pose. All right, what did I definitely like? I think the skin's good. Don't need to worry about that. Oh, I forgot I was gonna use the lighter one for inside the glasses. This one. Let's keep the skirt the same and just experiment with the top. Little hair. Oh, the white is cute. Let's try it with white and like flowers in the beige color and the color of the skirt. Oh wait, why'd I do the floral? I had the stripes on this one again. Maybe the skirt should be the same color as the hair. Then the stripes would show up better too. The scrunchie was pink. Yeah, it definitely kind of looks like a different character with the redder hair. But I also quite like it. And the backpack would be back there somewhere. There you go, backpack. I think I'll relayer the skin. Find a little contrast that way. Okay, I'm much happier with this. I don't know if it's because I didn't do line art, because I did like that until I added the line art, so maybe I should do that. Find out. Pencil. The face kind of turned out cute. Okay, we'll have to practice the shoe a few more times before I do the line art on the main event. That's a definite improvement. So I got rid of the barely beige and the peony color and lightened up the top. I kind of like it. Wait, do I like it enough to look at it for the next year? Ooh, good question. Do this over again, a little darker. Can I tone down the red a little by lifting it? Now it's a bit more pink. I think I'm ready. Okay, so the last thing we need to do is just figure out the pose. I really do like this. I'm not sure. Maybe draw it one more time. A little bigger. Maybe it'd be smartest to draw her first and then add the books just so that they end up where they need to be. Ooh, what if I turn her this way? That doesn't really make sense because the book would be covering most of her outfit and I just designed an outfit. Need that book. Maybe there'll be some stack of books here, stack of books under her, and a stack of books behind her. Big old books. I'm glad I'm doing this because I'm actually unsure of how this is supposed to look. Sometimes if I draw a little circle, it helps me figure out where to put things. I don't know why circles are easier than having a square, but sometimes it works. We'll try it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are these legs? We had a stack here, followed by a stack behind. Another stack here. And the character goes right here. This is tricky. Why'd it come so easy right there? Maybe because I wasn't trying as hard. What's going on here? But I don't want to draw it too small because then I'm gonna not be able to draw it big. Move the slit here so you can see it. And maybe you can see the ballet slippers. Maybe her legs should be on something else so that I can curve them down like this. Because a book obviously would be flat. There we go, and then that will match that first design. I like it, I'm just nervous about actually implementing it and then making sure the legs make sense with the books, you know? What if I don't have that stack of books? There's the one she's sitting on, one behind her, and the one she's leaning on. I don't know what's happening. Restart. I think I've got an idea. I just gotta figure out what it would actually look like. I'm thinking one leg up, one leg hanging down. Let's go forward with that. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to change the outfit though, because I don't really want to draw a skirt in this more masculine pose. I don't know. It's just a little less refined, we'll say, for someone wearing a skirt. We'll just do shorts. Very small, but it has promise. Let's do another thumbnail. This is the final thumbnail. This one's going to be very heavily inspired by this one because it's kind of my favorite, but I also would like to see if I can tweak it just a smidge so that I can keep this outfit. Here we go. Books. Yeah, we love them. Another set of books just to be pleasing, and then the books that she's leaning on. Oh wait, what if I move this over? And then she'll be leaning, but I could maybe turn her a bit more. This just isn't quite the most eloquent pose. Maybe if she's like more sat up straight. Still reading, so she's gonna be bent over a little. Ooh, what if she's like on her knees? And maybe this leg is kind of hanging down a little bit. Maybe a book. Still keep the stacks of books. What I'm gonna do is take the kneaded eraser and kind of just roll over the sketch so I can go over it again. Glasses. She's set up now, so I think we can get away with a little more slouch. Ooh, this leg going this way. And these books. And then the stack she's sitting on. This feels much closer than anything else. I just really want it to look like it belongs to the same set as these bookies. Sure, a little bit of a pose. So it's kind of like a side saddle situation. That's kind of elegant, right? Okay, this pose I like. All right, okay, I'm excited. I think what I'm gonna do is next sketch on that. And then when I'm ready with that part, we'll come back to this little guy and color key it. I'm gonna have to switch back to the pink pencil. All right. So excited to start a new bullet journal. Got the last one for 2 years. It's time for a change. We'll test on the back here though. Kind of a triangle shape back here. So what I want to do is color this all in with our Barely Beige. Put this back here so I can kind of go off the edge. Oh no, it's not working. Yeah, that looks bad. What about a second layer? It looks like it's permanent once it dries, but it's just a little unpleasant and streaky. Oh yeah, it kind of lifts when I put down the next color. Like, it's not as terrible as I thought it was at first. I mean, it's probably fine for the back. But not the front! Kind of wish I could use this paper because I'm really quite happy with how that looks. Let me see what's in my paper stash. Because if I'm grabbing a piece of paper, this has got to be good paper and this has got to turn out well. We'll try this. It's very large. I will cut it down to size, but I think I like the idea of it being bigger so I can kind of like draw outside of the bounds of the project. Ow! It cut me! I'm not bleeding on here, am I? I don't actually want to make this with my blood, sweat, and tears. Fold it in half, crease that. Scuzzers! Alright, now, the goal is to draw it and make sure it's laid out properly. Oh, do I want to turn her though? Actually, there was a reason she's always facing this direction, because that's the way you open the book. Dare I try to rotate it? I have not sketched it that way yet. I'm just trying it the other direction to see if I can actually accomplish said goal. Should be accomplishable. So let's just kind of block everything out and see if I like the layout. I'm using just basic shapes, block everything out just to see how it will look laid out on the page. If the dog wants to stop tap dancing. So these are the shoulders, sack of flour, that torso. And this leg come back this way and then it goes forward. Oh, did I draw her too big? There's not enough room for this foot. Just shrink her down. This is why I draw big and loose. So it's really easy to erase as well. Now this is kind of turning into this exact same pose. Let me restart. Books, books. Fun. Now there's a lot of space up here though. I mean, we'll have lots of stripes. Probably move the books over a little. Maybe I want to like turn the book upwards. So she's like got it in her lap like this. Ooh, that's kind of cute. I like that. Some eyes, nose, all the glasses. Did I put the hand up here again? Turning the page, just like this one. Find this slit. I think I'll turn this foot down this way. I could put them both forward. Then it literally is the same pose. But I think that actually looks best. I like the little crisscrossy legs. I'm happy with that. I definitely think it needs a little lightening and resketching. And then I can find all the best lines before we add in line art. Scrunchy. And she needs a bun. How big do I want this bun? It's gotta be bigger than the scrunchie, right? How do I feel about this face? It's not like bad, I just want it better, you know? Maybe I just want it bigger? Let's try it. We're here now. Live in the moment. Let's draw her head bigger. Maybe the ear needs to be higher? I don't like this one as much. It's a process. Something about her is making her look really old. She just needs these little things. What also might help if I elongate the torso a little. Now I can have this cropped up be a little longer. Still look cropped. This shoulder's a little iffy. Oh, actually, wait. See how these shoulders are bent so you can see this much of them? That's how much knee you should probably see, about 2. Like, that's how far out this knee should go. Sorry, this is just a very important step. I'm trying to take my time with it. Because this is the foundation of everything else that will follow. And I know I do tend to kind of like ruin things with color sometimes. So I'd really like this part to be as good as possible. Go move this hand. Put it down there, maybe. We also need her backpack. I'm thinking if the book is the same kind of perspective that she's in, it will kind of look like this. So this ginormous book that she can sit on. And maybe we can stick the backpack back here. So there's some binding, keep those pages together. Maybe I'll skip this stack of books since she doesn't need to lean against it anymore. Put her foot on this book. Okay, I guess we need this stack of books back here. I want them to look more stacked. Ooh, what if we do a book that's like opened? So it'd be taller. This will take up a lot of space too. Here we go, we got a stack of books back there. Probably should have done this book lower. Maybe another book here, and above this one. We don't want them to line up. And then here, I'll put the open book. It's a little nicer, I think. Just a little apple up here. That's studious, right? Now, do I want the stack of books back here? I kind of think I do. I feel like the busier it is, the nicer it'll be. I kept them kind of simple because they're not really the main focus, you know, they're at the back. Okay. So I'm gonna try and figure out how I'm gonna do this. You know what I could do? I could rip out one of these and then I would know exactly where these little square holes would even need to go. Oh, so I really destroyed that. Let's get us an idea of what we're working with. And then these little squares. This is extra, this is extra. Let's see. The face looks similar enough. Okay, her face is a little rounder. Oh, the ear might be too high. Maybe if I just move the eyes up. Okay, I like this face better. I'm really glad that I did that. Let me just snag a pic. So I guess the next step would be the line art, unless I want to do color first. What might be the smartest solution would be like a thin line art without too much dimension. So just like quick, jot down like where all the shapes are, color, then go over the line art again to make it more va-va-voom, you know? I think that's what I want to do. I will take this eraser, do a little light roll. I'm going to take a 0.3 line art and just kind of go over everything. I'm gonna start with the scrunchie because I like the way that looks. An extra straggly one. Ooh, eyebrows. Whoa. Stressful. Little nose. Ooh, nose. Another poof. Arm. And a hand. Our first hand. I messed this up. Okay, so now she has a bunch of fingers, but I think I can fix that. Just don't think about it too much. Okay, we're doing good. Take my time. The ballet slipper. Cute! Look at that little foot. Alright, I think all that's left are the books. I'm gonna do these main ones first because they're the most important. This is the corner of the pages too. Okay, that's the main focal point. Should I take a little break and color? I would like to erase all of the pencil under there though, just to see what I'm working with. Oh, we also need the glasses. We'll probably do that now. Here we go, nice and slow. Think circle thoughts. Think circle thoughts. Let that dry a little before I erase that pencil. Guess while that's happening, I could probably do the line art on these books back here. Is this one big book right here? I guess so. English apple. Had some wear and tear. We're using this whole edge, so I gotta get all the way to the edge here. So close to being done. Look at all this line art, eh? Alright, that's it for the line art. Need to erase pencil again. Okay, color, color, color. I kind of want to do the stripes first. Is that too much? Is that too bold? Oh, just threw an eraser. Yeah, let's color in our chica first. I don't know why I said that. The girl. So I'm going to use this for behind the glasses because we want like a lighter version. And this is the skin tone everywhere else. So I want it to just look like the glasses are transparent. I also really like how last time I only colored parts of it to make it look shiny. I don't know. So I'm going to try to do that same thing. Kind of like that. And this for everything else. So I can tell this is much better paper than I've been using lately. Look at that. That's the fingers I want, and that's the finger I don't. So I wonder if I could just go over that with a little white Posca for now. Okay, something's wrong about that too. Maybe I should have went with the other finger. I'll think about it. We'll think about it. This is the skirt color, but I want to make sure I go over it multiple times so that the pink Posca shows up on it. So we'll do one layer, and then we'll do another layer. Although this does already look darker on this paper than it did in the sketchbook. And these shoes will be Posca. The top, we're leaving white this time with a little bit of this and this. Did I also do a little bit of this, I think? Green leaves. They look like little pistachios. Trying to keep them in like a florally kind of shape, but also abstract. Because I'm only willing to put in so much effort here. Oh, this is cute. It's working. Random petals, maybe. Probably have to do a little line art on top since this is an opaque art supply. This is also this color. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this if there's still marker left to do. Well, I'll leave that as is. If I can't undo it. Ooh, I love this green, especially with the rest of the color scheme. What did I decide for the hair? I think it was this with barely beige on top to kind of lift it. Let's try it. I didn't like how like red this was, but oh dang, this is like purple. And with barely beige on top to see if it lifts. This one I know also has like some green in the hair. Try a little of that. That'll pull out some of the pinks, desaturating it. It's definitely a different color than this one, but oh well, oh well. I don't mind that much. I can finish this part. Guess I'm doing the stripes. Oh, I was supposed to do a second layer. Grab that lipstick natural color and just go over everything. Let that dry a little bit. Now for these books, I remember I used white Posca to kind of add lines to it. So I think I'll go over all of the pages with the barely beige and then go over that with the Posca to create the pages. Probably experiment with one of these books in the back. Yeah, that looks nice. So we can just do that everywhere. That there's paper. Posca! There we go. Does it look like paper? So we'll use this for the lips. Time to add in the stripes. Hey, how's that look? It's definitely a bit out there with the floral top, but I also quite like that about it. I think I already had this discussion. Alright, now I do want to do that background before I color in the books to make sure I don't put any colors on top of the background. Erase it first. So this line that I just erased is how far I have to go up. I think I'm going all the way to this edge. I don't know if you remember, but this is that marker that kept exploding on me because I overfilled it. And now it's getting dry already. Markers, I tell ya. Alright, very patchy. Let's find a nice desaturated kind of color, or we could color in some of these books. Some kind of yellow. Yeah, this looks exactly like barely beige. Ooh, this is ruining it. I like that. Makes it feel a bit more cohesive in my opinion. Definitely gonna have to go over the line art again. It's getting lost in there. I'm gonna grab a different line art, like maybe a thicker one. This one. Go around the main character first. See if I can make her pop. Alright, so that's it with a little black border around it. Now we'll go around and add some white, I think. So make it look like a fun sticker and it'll really pop. Okay, that's kind of cool. I think I'll leave the background ones as they are, so they just kind of get pushed backwards. Now this one has these little circles, and some of them are colored in with this color, I think. So we can add some of those. Let's have a lighter version of this. A little white. There we go. Now it kind of matches that. We do have to cut out the design though here. These will not be easy to cut out. Alright, let's cut it. Goodbye, edges. It's decently straight. Now we have to somehow get rid of these little squares, and my scissors are massive. Would rather not just cut that off and only glue on the inside. So what I'm gonna do is cut upwards, maybe just bend it. Hey! Okay, so I just gotta do that for the rest of it. Okay. Look at that, I did it! And that means I could take this plastic thing and go on top. Ooh, profesh! But too shiny. So the colors just, I feel like they're kind of like competitive with each other. How does that look with the back? It honestly kind of works. Should I try and remove this? Do I got acetone? Might not work, but it's worth a shot. Oh, got it in that wound! Look at me, I'm a genius. There we go, front and back. You know what would be kind of cool? If I took like the white pasta pen and drew something. Ooh, yeah. Fun little extra boom. Maybe write 2021 on here. Add a little border. Ta-da! Okay, that was really fun. Anyway, thanks for coming along on this journey. Let's do a little flashback. I really like these little sketches with a little bit of color. And I really like how this one turned out. We came up with our outfit. And then this is the finished version. Why am I never happy with the finished version? You know what? We gotta go through growing pain to improve. Maybe that's what's happening here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys all next week. And I hope you have a delicious evening full of waffles. Bye!